Hey, so just a minute ago, I finished the build video. It was about 90 minutes with some testing at the end for the difference between a behemoth automation like this one, where we're calling external APIs and we're waiting and so forth. And I did the runtime tests. Something like this, where you're generating a lead and your fundamental goal is just personalization at the end, and you're getting lead information for the individual through LinkedIn, you're scraping it, you're getting that, you're doing a summary, then you're doing personalization, you're getting a compliment, you're getting an icebreaker, you're doing information on the company, scraping its website, and coming back with a summary of the company as well as maybe its pain points. Something like this took 80 seconds per run. And when we broke it out, we decided to break it into 3 individual ones. The first section here, which just scrapes the LinkedIn and sends it over to a Google spreadsheet to just sit in. And this does a batch, so it can do, a few thousand of these at a time. This second one was the personalized lead gen, where we're doing a compliment. In this instance, we're also doing an icebreaker just to compare to see what we like best. In the end, I will recommend removing one of these branches and just sticking with one that we really like and what we believe will be the thing that we use forward. Right now, we're kind of testing. And then the third was getting that summary of the company and getting its pain points and adding those into Google Sheets. The difference in time between running everything in a behemoth and breaking them out into 3 separate sections was 5x faster. To achieve the data in the end, this broken out sequence was an average of, I think it was like 16 seconds or 17 seconds runtime, and this one was 80. So when you think about scale, let's say 5,000 leads per that you want to capture and generate or scrape and generate personalization for both the individual and the company, and you want to do 5,000 of them. Keeping everything in one like this, that's the difference between 111 hours and 22 hours. Again, whatever we would have decided to remove that we didn't like, we would theoretically remove from both. Like, let's say we don't like this particular branch right here, we don't find that it's useful, or that we don't like it enough, or that we were able to kind of blend the both. In either case, we would kind of make the adjustment to one or the other and make them just as fast. The thing, and I explained it in the main video, but I'll break it here. The big thing that causes these breaks is when we are sending to scrape a site and we need to wait. If we have to wait on a third party to get the information and we have to put in these 30-second sleep delays, and in some instances in a minute total combined, that's where you get that loss of time. That's where you double it, right? You go from 16 seconds to 80. The difference there is, it's significant, but most of it's going to be in these waits. And what we're doing is we're just waiting for something to happen. So we can skip the waiting by breaking these things up and making our systems much faster. Anyways, I hope it's a nice little overview of why I break out my systems, why I don't like doing something all in one. There's also the modular ability of it. If I want to leverage, for example, I can leverage this third scenario because it's based on a webhook and it's updating some stuff independently of the system. I can use this in another system if I design it that way. But in this one, this little section would never be applicable or usable in any other way. So there's a couple, speed and then modular ability for your systems are 2 things to think about. All right. Well, I hope it's a nice explainer of when to break your stuff up and make your systems go faster. Thanks. Bye.